The Japanese macaque, or in their binomial name, Macaca fuscata. These monkeys live in Japan, including parts of the Japanese Alps. These can also be known as Japanese snow monkeys because they live in places where snow covers the ground for many months each year. Even though they're popular in Japan, they are considered an endangered species. They have brown-gray fur, red faces, and short tails. These monkeys can deal with temperatures as low as -4 degrees Fahrenheit. In Japan, they are known as Neon Zaru to distinguish it from other primates, but a Japanese macaque is very familiar monkey in Japan. So when Japanese people simply say Saru, they usually have in mind the Japanese macaque. They are also sexually dimorphic, which means you can tell the difference between male and female easily. They weigh in the range of 19 to 33 pounds, and their height is 21 to 24 inches. A female macaque named Emo shows us the monkey's intelligence and similarity to human thoughts in this video.
After about a year, a young female called Emo began to take her roots down to a pool and wash off the sand and mud before eating them. Within a few weeks, her close friends and her family, including her mother, were copying her. The habit spread, and 10 years later, almost all the monkeys on the island habitually washed their sweet potatoes. Then a new variation arose. Instead of using fresh water, the monkeys took the roots down to the sea and washed them there, even when they were clean already. Perhaps they simply liked salt on their potatoes.
These monkeys are omnivores, meaning they eat a variety of plants and soil and insects, mostly fruits and nuts. They can also find wheat and eat young branches or barks off trees. A male and female will form a pair bond and mate, feed, rest, and travel together, and this typically lasts 1.6 days on average during the mating season. Females enter into consortships with an average of 4 males a season. Macaques signal when they are ready to mate by looking backward over a shoulder, staying still, or walking backwards towards their potential partner. Sometimes what babies tend to do is go to the bathroom in hot springs when they don't feel very well, just like human babies.
For a long time, the Japanese people have enjoyed bathing in these hot springs in the mountains, but they were being watched, and soon the monkeys that live here decided to join them.
These monkeys are not scared of humans, and they bathe in quiet.
But the people didn't want to share their baths, even with their relatives, so they decided to build another pool further up the valley, just for the monkeys.
As you can see, these monkeys like to bathe in hot springs as they groom each other, and they usually are on average of 41 monkeys together. Adding on to that, these monkeys for fun also like to roll snowballs. They live in the forests of central and northern Japan and the evergreen forest in the southwest of the islands. It's either warm or cold, they find a forest to live in. They sleep in trees or on the ground, like on a flat rock or a fallen down tree. Although it seems like they have a great life, they have predators. They are preyed upon by several species, like feral dogs, and the mountain hawk eagles, and raccoon dogs. These monkeys are the northernmost of all non-human primates and can live up to elevations of 9,600 feet above sea level. When I am down and all my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden me, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas.